Hey guys, I'm back. Today I'm going to be talking about why I haven't been active. So of course over here all the PC stuff is gone, cause it's over here now. This video is a little bit of this showcase. I'll be doing a bit more later, but I want to talk about the experience of building in the azza gt1 after how long ago it was released. So of course this case hasn't seen any other iterations, except for technically the Genesis series, which they're all based on the same chassis. You'd probably think there'd be some issues with building in this case in 2018. And I'm here to tell you, not really. Now the first thing that is going to trigger some people is, of course, the 9 drive bays. But they really do come in handy. Because, one, with the azza gt1, you get a single hot swap bay, which means you can hot swap out the front rather than having to take off the case lids to get into everything. And if you really want to add more hot swap bays, you can. Cable management in this case is super easy because of its big size, but it's also a sleek enough case that makes it traditional and fun to build in. Case itself is super huge, but that is where it doesn't compensate. The case can take 2 power supplies and a 480mm radiator at the top. I chose a 360mm by Deepcool, and it has worked really good for me. Mounting the radiator was a bit of a challenge because I had taken the motherboard tray out. Once again, motherboard tray comes out, signature azza gt1 feature. But they make the gap big enough to slide the radiator through. Hallelujah. Cable management was very fun. Fits good sized motherboards. Can fit a bigger motherboard if you want. I have a Gigabyte Ultra gaming motherboard in there. Fits nicely. And there's a lot of room in the basement for cable management, as well as a lot of grommets and holes for doing your cables. Also, the included fan on the side panel gives you enough reach to leave plugged in while the side panel's off. Very nice for quick repairs, maintenance. Also, there are dust filters here on these side panels. Very nice. CD drives mean you can take advantage of all the CD drive expansions. So, say you want to use this case as, I don't know, a really bulky home server or something. You could literally fill the whole front of that with hot swap bays. And that is, of course, where the azza doesn't compensate either, is powering those hot swap bays. It's able to fit a 1000 watt power supply in there, no problem. It's just an all-around good case. And as much as it's big and bulky and some people don't like it, it's a really refined looking case. Of course, some people are not going to like its blue and black appeal. Now, the cool thing about that is the only thing that is blue in this case is the top 230mm fan, the front 90mm, and that's it. Those are the only things that make the case its signature blue. Everything else around the case is a black case, so if you go and literally just buy $10 worth of fans, you can have a green azza gt1, red, or keep it traditional blue. Also in the top, you may not be able to see it, but there is a giant fan in that basement. It comes with a 200mm fan, which makes blowing out air super easy. It's also mounted on top and not on the bottom where your liquid cooler goes, which means it suits the job of doing a push and pull configuration. The way that the case's air is designed, it is a vertical air case, meaning it draws in air from the bottom up to the top and exhausts it this way. There are also mountings for 2 more fans here and on the other side panel, which allow you to blow more air in to be exhausted. And there are CD drive accessories which take 3 CD drives and convert it to a 120mm fan slot. And don't worry about anything as far as fan space. You have 9 CD drive bays. which means you can take advantage of pretty much any accessories you want. All of them can be CD drive bays, although only 6 of them can be hard drive bays in standard. However, if you get a hot swap enclosure, that's where it comes handy. I hope this little talk here is kind of useful for anybody else who wants to build in the case. It's a really nice case. I definitely would take advantage of the deal that they have on Amazon and stuff. It's a cheap case, and it's huge and well built.